Hi,
we're Roadtrip.
I'm Andy.
I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Mikey.
I'm Jack. And I'm Rye. And we're here today with Sound Digest to answer some questions for you. Okay, first question. So, how did we form as a group? So, online, our manager found some of the members. It started with Andy, and between Andy and Blair, they found myself. And then between us three, we tried different people for the band to see if they'd want to join, if they could cut the grade, if they could like live the lifestyle. And then Brooklyn came along. Brooklyn joined the band, and then Mikey, and then shortly after, Jack. And now we've been going for about 7 months as a 5-piece band.
That's 5 now.
One big happy family.
Exactly.
What's been all of our favourite memories? I think we did Wembley with a company called Voice in a Million, where we got to perform in front of 12,000 people, which was insane. And it's kind of like something that we can look forward to doing more in the future, hopefully, with your guys' help. And it was really cool, and it was a big experience for all of us.
Go on, Jack, what's yours?
My favourite memory?
Yeah.
My favourite memory of the band was when we toured America with the Boys of Summer tour, and yeah, we got to travel the whole way around America. It was sick.
Come on, Brooke, what's your favourite memory?
Don't know really.
I love that one.
Yeah, great.
Sick. Right. Go on, Mikey, what's your favourite memory?
You know what? I think for me it was probably going to Amsterdam. So it was the first time that we really left the UK, other than going to Ireland on tour. But that was cool because we did VidCon earlier this year, and it was just an amazing experience. So thanks to VidCon for that. That was awesome.
Yeah. I think my favourite one was when we sold out our first Academy show, because in England that was like a really big thing for us, and now we've done a few of them, and it's just like that's pretty sick.
The Birmingham one or the London one?
The Birmingham one first, then London, and then we got a few more to do as well, so it's just cool.
And we just filmed our video to after the show, which was on the first EP at the London show, so stay tuned for that, Roadtrip TV.
Mikey, this is your question, mate.
Yeah, go on.
Who's the worst dancer?
You know what? I think as a collective we're all pretty shambolic at dancing.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
We're not
I mean,
great.
yeah.
Well, we have our, you know.
We have our moments.
Everyone together.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hey! Hey!
Yeah, that's a good one.
And
that.
you can't say that was shambolic, because that was perfect.
You want more dancing? Come to our tour.
Yeah.
EP2. You want to see year 3000? It's amazing.
So Mikey, I reckon you've got the most dance moves in your locker that are like embarrassing. Can you give the people at home a dance move?
Give them what they want, Mikey.
People want what the people want.
They do.
Yeah, this is called the Studge. If you know it, then
Sing along.
Sing along.
Sing along.
Yeah. What? I'm Mikey. I'm Mikey. I'm Mikey.
And then.
Oh! He went there! He went there!
On the ground.
Oh! He's on the ground!
Still staging.
Yeah, well done, Mikey!
No, he's on the ground.
Fresh from an
No, he's on
operation,
the
that.
ground. Who's the most likely to be awkward on a first date? Probably me. I'm a little bit weird sometimes. I just kind of.
Just call yourself out.
I just kind of chat like nonsense.
I think there's not one of us that isn't a legend with the ladies.
And we're modest.
Yeah.
I think we'd all be weird in our own way, because we're all weird people around each other. So when we get out of our comfort zone and we're not with the other four, we're in front of a girl, we're just weirdos.
Yeah, but I headbutt things to create a conversation.
Don't headbutt the girl. Whatever you do, don't headbutt the girl.
Right. Next question.
The person who has the weirdest phobia, probably Andy. He hates horror films.
This is true, and he's not a fan of horror films.
I don't class this as a phobia, right? I think you're meant to be scared of horror films, so why would you make yourself scared?
But you wouldn't even watch one.
Yeah, you won't even watch one.
Go on, give one a go. Watch It with us.
No.
It's just come out, guys. Sick film.
No,
Don't
it sounds
watch
it.
We're not sponsored.
No way.
We're not sponsored by it.
No, I'm not a fan of horror films, but if the right lady really wanted to watch one on a first date, I'd just go with the blindfold and earplugs and just
popcorn.
and popcorn. Yeah, I'd sit through it.
Next question. So this is quite strange. Never been asked this before. Would you rather film every music video from this point onwards with your shirt off, or in an ugly Christmas sweater.
Well,
Christmas
Jack pretty
sweater.
much does it with his shirt.
I mean,
anyway.
Jack's done a lot
I
of
just hate
shirtless,
clothes.
and we've already done a music video in ugly Christmas sweaters. So I feel like shirtless would be more fun if you're in a hot country. But we probably do a bit of both. Mix and match, guys. There he is.
I feel there'd be a lot of pressure there.
There
You
would
got
be a
back
lot
from
of pressure.
Christmas and you had to
Oh,
shoot a music
imagine.
video.
Can I tell the story about the 6-year-old?
What? Sorry.
No, at the meet and greet, you were there, remember? When she mugged me off.
Oh, go on quickly.
Right, so, because I've taken my shirt off in so many covers, we were at a show, it was in Glasgow. This, like, 6-year-old girl came up to me, and in this really cute voice said, "Why do you always take your shirt off when you've got nothing to show?" And I just kind of laughed and let her walk on. But then she asked me again at the end. She really wanted an answer. Like she
was adorable.
I didn't know what to say. I was like, "Oh, sick."
I reckon it'd be half and half. Some of us would do it in Christmas jumpers, some of us would do it topless.
We've done it in both.
We have.
Yeah, we like a bit of mix and match.
I'd say the best pranksters in the band are probably Ryan and Jack, because they're really believable people and quite inventive in the way they mess with people. But
it's fun.
I reckon we'd all have it in us
Yeah.
to mess with people.
We mess with each other a lot just to keep ourselves entertained. But me and Jack have actually had some on film that we've tried proper doing. But you know, we're boys, it's what we do.
I think the best person to prank, and there's video footage of it on our YouTube channel Roadtrip TV, is Brooklyn, because was it Brooklyn or was it someone else that you put eggs under their pillow?
Oh no,
That was a trial.
That was a trial.
No, that's the spoon one for me.
Oh, the spoon
Oh, yeah.
one, yeah.
Me and Mikey were playing this like game where you had to put a spoon in your mouth and you had to like hit each other over the head with the spoon with it in your mouth. And you have to face the floor, and then Blair had like a spoon in his hand behind his back. And he just like, every time I put my head down to face the floor, he'd like whack me with it in the back of the head, and I'd think it was Mikey. And like, I was like, how are you getting so much power behind your teeth? And then and I realised it was actually Blair's hand smacking me around the head with a spoon.
And you can catch that on our YouTube channel, Roadtrip TV.
Yes, lots of antics behind the scenes.
Subscribe.
So the weirdest thing I've ever put in my mouth is like hairsprays up there.
Red
else have I
hair
done?
dye for
Oh, but no,
breeze.
do you know what? Nah, that red hair dye, it was like spraying spray paint in my mouth.
That was funny.
It was horrible. Febreze is up there.
You can't help
Ladybug!
Oh yeah.
Don't put it in your mouth!
So the question is, do you guys have any superstitions before shows or anything like that? I personally don't. I don't know about you guys.
We don't, but
Oh, a band?
we do have a band thing we do.
The band thing, yes,
Shall
we
we-
do.
So
Well, we can't tell it.
we can't tell them what it is. We can show them and then
No
Chris
one
could
really
bleep
knows it. Yeah, go
Yeah, so
on. We do hands in before every show we've ever done.
and we say
1, 2, 3. But you don't actually know what we say, and it's kind of our thing. It's always going to be our thing. And
we'll
just
release
sort of-
it the day we first get a #1 album. There you go.
Hey, like that.
Alright.
Who's the pickiest eater? I'd probably say no one in this band. We
Yeah,
all love
we all
food.
eat anything.
We all love food.
Yeah, so who's more likely to take on a dare? It really depends on the mood, the day, the setting, and what the dare is. Because I don't think there's anyone in this band who wouldn't do something awful to themselves, or like something really jokey, or generally embarrassing themselves in public. We're all quite good at it. And if you wanna know the answer, maybe go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Roadtrip Vlogs, and you can see all our antics behind the scenes.
I'd say if you want someone to hurt themselves for a dare, ask Jack or Mikey.
Yeah.
And if you want someone to be loud in public, you ask Rye or Brooke.
Oh, they're the ones.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I can't hack that.
We used to have this thing where we'd go around, and I'd be like, and if we lost each other, we'd be like, Mum, Dad, and we'd literally just like reply to each other.
Keep going,
Just
mum and
shout
dad
around the
whole
store.
time.
And it was great, and they hate it, but we love it.
We love it. Straight team.
Yeah, we
It
always
was a
miss high
spare.
fives
It
as well.
was a spare. So when we're on tour, who is the night owl? I think when we're on tour, we all go get food after. Like we say hi to fans and stuff. Then we go to the hotel, drop our bags, get food, and then it depends what's on or who's bunking with who. So like there's certain partnerships that you don't want to bunk together because you know they aren't getting any sleep.
Yeah.
So like you can think of instances with each member where it's like, okay, we didn't sleep that night because, like for example, Mikey and I in Dublin were just filming Musicallys and chucking tea at each other.
Me and
Road
night-
trip on Musically.
The first
Me and
night we
Ryan-
ever got Musically, me and Andy we were astounded by this app, and we were on it all night making the worst Musicallys. But yeah,
None of them ever saw the internet, but it was a fun night.
Yeah, but
and
you
then
know what? Ever since, every time that me and Andy bunk together, we're the early nighters.
We are.
We are.
actually are.
We actually are the early night
Jack
ones.
and Ryan aren't. What were you?
Nah,
gonna
me
say?
and Rye are actually quite afraid to stay with each other just because we're
We
afraid
are.
of what mischief we'll
We
get up
avoid
to.
it because we're quite naughty. We are quite naughty, yeah. No, we like to do things that you shouldn't do. But you know what? Me and Brooke do this thing where whenever we're together, you see it in vlogs, where we go, let's go adventuring. And we'll just go explore places. In venues, we'll go to places we probably shouldn't, let's say staff only, but we can't read signs.
You're staff.
And then, I am staff, yeah. And we like, when we go to hotels, we're like, let's explore the city or the hotel and go find out who's where.
So the question is, who hates to get up early? And I think there's only one answer, and that's Mr. Jack Duff.
Yes. The Duff doesn't like getting out of
It
bed.
doesn't-
I hate getting out of bed.
It's not even getting up early with him. It's
Just
getting
fall
up
asleep
ever.
He'll just fall asleep anyway, it's amazing.
Go sleep now.
No, don't you will.
Oh, he's gone.
Right. The next question Jack will be asleep for, I promise you.
Okay.
Andy's nickname is Falls.
No, we have nicknames for each other. I don't know if we can say them.
Mine's Mr. Big.
It's not Mr. Big.
Mine's
Wait,
Captain Crunch.
Mine's Romeo.
Mine's Captain Morgan or Fovs.
I'll have one.
Duffman!
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 Don't make that a thing, please. Don't put that in the general.
Duffman!
Yeah, Brooks is Brookie.
You know what, ever
Brooks is
since
Brookie.
Birdman. Ever since that first time, every time I hear Brookie, I think of Brookie Birdman.
Rise is Mr. Schnookums.
Mickey Schnookums. I do. That's only Brooke calls me Mr. Schnookums.
It's true.
It's a warm feeling I get in my heart.
Rye pie?
My mum calls me Rye Pie. That's
Rye
not
Pie.
getting instigated. Stop that right there.
Next time we go to the US, I have no idea, but hopefully soon. And the place that I'd personally like to visit, and I don't know if the boys agree, but probably
Zimbabwe!
What'd you say?
Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, New York.
Croatia.
This is in America, the
Croatia.
place you'd most like to
Croatia.
Geography.
Wait, didn't it say the place you most like to see in America?
in the
Oh,
US.
oh.
Place you want to see again.
I'm not gonna lie, we have a lot of fun in LA. We have a lot of fun in all the cities that we've been to so far. We haven't seen enough of America to really make a strong judgment. But we have been to LA a lot, and we all enjoy LA.
I
We
like
love
Houston.
LA.
I didn't
I like
mine
Dallas.
operations.
Houston was good. Yeah, Texas in general was good. We
Yeah.
like Texas.
We
went
spent a lot of
Wendy's.
time in Texas.
Yeah,
so.
Wendy's was fun.
Wendy's was great.
Food is great for this band. IHOP, stuff
Great.
like that. But yeah, and that kind of wraps up the questions.
Is that it?
But we do hope to come to the US again soon. The US was great to us. The roadies out there, absolute legends. Thank you very much for seeing us on tour, and thank you for following us on our social medias. Speaking of which,
Guys, make sure you follow our journey on our social media, Roadtrip TV on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, and Roadtrip on Musical.ly. Make sure you guys come and say hello.
And if you really want to get to know us, we've got a vlog channel, Roadtrip Vlogs.
Roadtrip Vlogs is where you can like start to understand what we're like as people. Actually, to be fair, some of our covers we are pretty mental, but on the vlog channel you see our day-to-day lives and how the journey's come about so far. It's quite cool.
And if you guys want to see us on tour, we are touring the UK and Ireland right now, doing our second EP. Make sure you guys go pre-order that on the 1st of October, the Tokyo Hotel Demos EP. And you can find all of the dates for that on our Twitter, Roadtrip TV, in the bio.
How would you describe the EP?
I'd describe the EP as a bit of everything. You've got ballads, you've got up-tempos, you've got anthems, you've got fun, you've got serious. It's everything we are.
It's a perfect mix of emotions
It's a cake.
in 6 songs.
It's a EP
Massive
cake.
pie.
Big, massive, fat pie.
Right, I'm going to make you an EP cake.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Brooke outro.
Thank you so much for supporting us, guys. We love you, and we can't wait to see you all soon.
Thank you, Sound Digest.
Love you.
Goodbye.
Sound Digest.